What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Director Diego here with another next level tutorial for my Final Cut Pro users. I'm giving you guys the next level shout to take your edits to the next level so you can wow your clients, charge more, and make more. Let's get right into it. So in order to do this effect properly, you're gonna need to download my Glow plugin for Final Cut Pro. It's extremely easy to use and is by far the best Glow plugin for Final Cut Pro. I dropped the link in the description below. Make sure to head over to my website and grab that before you start this tutorial. So we got our clip right here. You're gonna choose a part of the clip that you want to screenshot. This is where essentially the earth zoom out effect is gonna kind of start. So I'm just gonna go ahead, press play. I don't want it to be too zoomed in. Usually you want to do this on a scene where you can kind of see the subject's full body or close to it. I'll stop it right here, why not? So on our Mac keyboard, we're gonna press Option F. That creates the screenshot, and the reason we're doing this is because the website we're gonna use to do this AI effect only works on photos. So you choose the part of the video that you wanna do the effect on, and then you screenshot it. Now, before we screenshot this, we wanna make sure that under View, we have Optimized Original selected. That way, we're gonna screenshot the highest quality of the clip. If you had it on proxy mode, that means you're essentially lowering the quality of the entire project so you can edit it faster and have a faster workflow. So check, that's good. I shot this in 4K. Let's bring it to full screen mode. Let's wait for that little thing at the bottom to disappear. On our Mac keyboard, we're gonna press Command-Shift-3. Take a screenshot. Now, when you have your screenshot here, you're gonna have the two black borders at the top, so it won't be a full photo. And that's normal if you're filming on a DSLR camera, 4K camera. In this case, I'm shooting on a Sony a6400 for this video. So there's obviously gonna be the black borders. What you could do is go into a website on Google, any free website, just search online image resizer and crop it out so you have just a photo. Me personally, I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna do a little bit of a zoom in effect and kind of crop it myself. So I don't have to go through all that. I wanna make this as easy and simple as possible. So we're gonna head over to Higgsfield.ai. This website is unreal, guys. Like, there are so many next level AI effects that you can do with a click of a button. And I'm showing you guys how to bring it to Final Cut Pro and add extra sauce to take it to the next level. So we're gonna look for earth zoom out, click that. We're gonna click generate. So simple, guys. We're literally gonna drag in the screenshot. Now you can create a prompt, but I noticed when you create prompts for this effect specifically, it kind of creates complications and messes it up. So I'm not gonna write anything, but if you want, you can write a prompt. We're literally gonna click generate, boom. Let it do its magic. So while that's loading in the website now, we're gonna create this kind of distort, splash, liquid impact. I don't really know exactly how to describe it, but this is a really popular effect that's being done, and I only see it on After Effects. And there's a lot of really talented creators making their own presets for this. I see a lot of people using it in their videos, but there hasn't been one done for Final Cut Pro. Now I'm gonna show you how to create it yourself. The only thing is you're gonna need a couple of third-party plugins that you'll have to purchase, but honestly, it is so worth the investment, and these plugins are not even expensive. So the best thing you can do is invest into yourself and don't look back, because it's so worth it to save you so much time instead of literally manually doing it every single time. So we're gonna go into the bottom right hand side, make sure effects and presets is selected, this little icon here. Make sure you have all selected, because if not, when you type in the effect that you're looking for, it might not show up. For example, if I'm under 3D orientation and I search up the effect I'm looking for, you're not gonna find it. So under all, before we do all that, we wanna drag in an adjustment layer 1 frame before the effect starts. If you don't have an adjustment layer, you can literally download it right off YouTube. There's so many free adjustment layer plugins for Final Cut Pro. Just search it up on YouTube, and once you have that, you'll drag your adjustment layer below. Then we're gonna drag in underwater. And with the size, I kind of want it to be like this liquid distortion impact, like a splash almost, you know? So we're gonna keyframe the size. I don't have a set number of keyframes, like for example, go 10 keyframes to the right. This depends on the speed of your track and the speed of how you want the impact to be based on what you're editing. So I'm just gonna feel it out. Press play. Around there, I'm gonna drag the size all the way down. See how this looks? Cool, that's dope. So now somewhere in the middle, around here, I want to keyframe the refraction. And I'm gonna press play. And let's drag that in. That's dope. That's sick. I like that. You can make it faster, you can make it less intense. That all depends on your personal taste. So now we're gonna drag in another plugin. This is a third-party plugin from a very talented creator, Ryan Nangle. I'll drop the link in the description below to the plugin. It's called RN Shake, and the preset we're gonna use is Bounce. Now there's a whole lot of other presets you can use, earthquake, handheld, there's tons of them. But for this one in particular, we're gonna use Bounce. Now there's a bunch of different parameters you can edit here as well. I personally don't touch them because it's perfectly fine the way it is. So check this out. Boom. Now you have this little bounce here, which looks sick. So we're almost done here. What we're gonna do now is drag in my glow plugin that I created for Final Cut Pro. This is hands down the best glow plugin for Final Cut Pro, no doubt, and it's extremely easy to use. All you guys have to do is drag and drop, tweak some settings, and you're good. I dropped the link in the description below, so make sure to head over to my website and grab that so you can properly sauce up all these effects that I'm showing you guys. I'm gonna drag the glow softness all the way up, the glow amount probably all the way up as well. The glow size, we're gonna adjust. What you can do is actually adjust the tint color to anything you want. You could put it in the middle, you could put it all the way up, and then you can change the color to anything you want. For something like this, just because of the warm color grading, that yellowish, I'm gonna probably leave it like that. That depends on the scene that you're editing. I'm gonna drag the exposure up and the intensity a little bit, something like that. That should be good. So now I'm gonna keyframe the exposure and the intensity. I'm gonna press play, feel it out, drag the exposure all the way down, see how that looks. That's dope. Bow. Perfect. It's that easy, guys. Now there's one more thing that you can do to this if you want to extra sauce it up. Unfortunately, it is another third-party plugin that you would have to purchase. But like I said, if you're 100% serious about editing full-time and making good money doing it, then you got to invest in yourself. It's so worth it, guys. It's going to save you hours when you're editing. Don't be a closed-minded person and be afraid to invest in yourself. So this plugin is another one by Ryan Nangle. It's called Smooth Camera Zoom. There's a bunch of different options here, but since the clip was shot in 4K, I'm going to go under ramped 4K. And I'm going to use the zoom out tool here. You can change the center of where you want it to zoom out from. I'll do the middle for now, that's fine. We're gonna go up here on our right hand side, click the little T icon, and you can adjust the zoom amount, how much you want it to zoom in. Right about there is cool. And then this last feature I love right here because it acts almost as a motion blur. So you can drag that up a bit to your liking, and what you get is, right? So that looks dope. Now, the thing is, I want this to zoom out immediately. I want the zoom out to be faster, so that's perfect right there. Look at that, guys. Where do you find this type of sauce for Final Cut Pro? I know you guys think it's only possible in After Effects, but I'm gonna be the one to completely debunk that and show you guys that you can do next level sauce, next level sauce in Final Cut Pro. So by the time we're done all that, our effect's already done loading on Higgsfield. Press play. What do you got? Look at that, guys. Look how sick that looks. Easy peasy. Let's download that. And we're gonna drag the clip into Final Cut Pro in the exact same spot. Now, while that's loading, to really take this effect to the next level and enhance it, you're gonna wanna add sound effects, okay? This is what really separates an amateur editor from a professional. Luckily, I already have the sound effects done for the same effect, so I can literally just copy and paste it. We copied and pasted the sound effects. Now, the only thing is, when you export this effect, it's gonna come out cropped like this. That's because of the photo. That's fine. We're gonna drag up the size. Boom. All right, let's see the final product, guys. You ready? And bow, there you have it, guys. This is how to do an advanced earth zoom out effect in Final Cut Pro and sauce it up to the next level. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the link in the description below. Head over to my website and check out all my editing packs and assets. And I also have my Elite Videography Mastery course, which takes a complete beginner and transforms them into a professional filmmaker and editor fast.